Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Cheers. Non-alcoholic beverage. But if you got one, cheers. So it's my first stream of the year back out in the front garden. Oh, I just realized I busted my picking nail. Shit. I'm gonna have to get my file and file that down. Oh, I don't want to play with it like that. I've been strumming my ukulele all morning and this just busted now. Well, let's see what we got in Canadian news in my inbox. Legislation to allow BC to sue social media giants. Oh, this could be good. For legislation to allow BC to sue social media giants and others for hurting people. Ooh. Legislation tabled Thursday, March 14, would allow the province to recover a broad range of health-related expenditures from wrongdoers, whether they are individuals or large corporations. Our government previously warned social media giants, tobacco, drug companies, and other big faceless corporations that we would be taking action to hold them accountable for the harm they are causing people, including kids, said Premier David Eby. My message is simple. Here in BC, we expect you to operate in a way that doesn't hurt people, period. If passed, the Public Health Accountability and Cost Recovery Act would allow the government to recover costs associated with the promotion, marketing, and distribution of products that are harmful to adults and children. This builds on previous legislation to enable litigation against tobacco and opioid manufacturers. They'd also be able to claim public costs such as hospital treatments and doctor appointments, proactive and preventative measures used to address the risk of disease, illness, and injury. In addition to companies as a whole, directors and officers of those companies could also be held liable. Oh, boy. This latest move follows action promised by Eby late January to hold social media companies accountable after the suicide death of Prince George boy Carson Cleland. Cleland was a victim of online sextortion, which included the sharing of intimate images to an online user who had pretended to be a young girl. Cleland then received extortion threats. His parents, Ryan and Nicola Smith, have publicly come forward after their son's death to raise public awareness. Oh, jeez. Companies behind various social media apps are not interested in protecting children, Eby said at the time. They're interested in keeping kids online, engaged in their apps, and with ever more extreme content. Yeah. So that's good stuff. Anybody here yet? Hey, TV2. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Feel better soon. Okay, Doc. I'm going to go and grab my nail file. No. Go on. Get. Hey, TV2. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I'm still talking. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oops. Feel better soon. Hey, Patty. Okay. I'll be right back. No. Good boy. No, you can stay right here. Right here is good enough, okay? Get out of the way. Out of the way. That's good enough. You can see me and you can hear me. Yeah. Fergus, he's got out once already. Hey, Miker. I have this feeling I'm going to bust a string. I've had this uke for 2 years, maybe more, at least. And I hardly ever have to tune it. But lately I've been bending them strings. And I have this premonition that one day very soon, something's going to give. But so far, just my thumbnail gave. It's a beautiful day here. Happy National Panda Day. Is it? Oh, where's Dave? International Panda Day. Are we supposed to dress up? I've got a rat nose mask. March 16th. Oh, been 2 days ago for Dave. National Panda Day, celebrated annually on March 16th, marks an important occasion to honor and raise awareness about one of the most beloved and iconic species on the planet. So what can we do for pandas? Is there some panda charity? Duffiest. International Panda Day. How come it says October 27th, 2024? I'm looking at articles. Internationalholidays.com says October 24th is International Panda Day, John. Maybe that was just a special event. Who knows? Also on that day, Explore Baby Days. Excuse me? What the fuck? Explore Baby Days? Explore Children Days? Explore Women's Day? Oh, I guess it means to look for dates that are days for babies and women, not exploring an actual baby. Oh, I was looking up the temperature. 69 degrees Fahrenheit today, you guys. That's 10 degrees warmer than yesterday. Doc, did you get my email with the alopecia raccoon? Poor little thing. Let's find him. Bald raccoon, where are you? It really doesn't look anything like a raccoon when it's got no fur. This is in Canada, too. I forget where. It was just the other day. Raccoon with alopecia shows just how resilient wildlife can be. Hang on. Let me line it up. I hope the video will run without too much buffering out here. Luck of the Irish to us all, and may the wind be always at our back. Oh no, Patty had a cold air invasion? 34. Ooh. Share screen. So yeah, Bruce and I are still working on our the look and everything for our Thank Ganja It's Fridays episodes. I bought a new camera holder and I'm going to change my lighting and my chair level because I'm like way up here and Bruce is down here and I'm glaring white. It's really hard to light me because I'm so goddamn white. And you can't really make out some of what I'm saying, so I'm going to get a microphone, wear a mic headset that I have. But I'm having fun with it, and he seems to be enjoying it too. Then we get together earlier in the day and just talk about what the subjects are we want to cover, and then right before we tape it in the evening, we tape it at 8 o'clock my time, 11 his, and it usually takes us at least an hour to get through that. And then he has to cut it down to like half an hour, 40 minutes, and insert all of the videos and stuff. So it doesn't, TGIF doesn't come out till Saturday. Anyway, here's the bald raccoon.
Without her trademark black mask and bushy ringtail, you might not recognize this animal. Hope for Wildlife took her in after receiving a call from Cape Breton reporting a rare site.
Yeah, it's buffering. Come on.
A bald raccoon.
It's a clear case of alopecia. Baldness, we do see it in squirrels and other species. Even humans have it. So it is out there. It's genetic. So we do need to see whether we can.
Do you want to be bald too, Fergus?
Help this raccoon?
On Thursday, the veterinary team performed a full medical, putting her under anesthetic to conduct X-rays and to examine her skin.
I didn't find any parasites or infection or fungal.
Cruddy buffering. I might have to use my my good laptop from now on outside. It's the one that's running the
infections.
When it's running my video. I'm just going to stop the video there because it was just too buffering. But you can see poor bald raccoon there. They think she'll be fine, or he, or I think it's a she. Once they get her cleaned up and medicated and fed and watered. And as long as you make him a raccoon suit. They're not sure. John, what do you think could have caused it? Stress, diet, environment, genetic? I don't know. Oh, fuck me. Should see her in a coat. She's still like her when she's dressing. Still like her when she's dressed with a yoke. I can never remember the goddamn words. You can't stay. Okay. Well, happy editing. I hope someday to get to read your mom's book. She came in through the bathroom window. Protected by a silver spoon. Now she sits in the windows. That one I can remember the words to. I've got to work on the strumming though. Oh. How is it in Vancouver, Miker? sunny and warm. Supposed to be breaking some temperature records again, I think. Let me look. BC to break. Dozens of BC warm weather records broken on Saturday. Get them ready, West Coast. Vancouver Sun. Dozens, at least 36 BC communities broke. At least 3 dozen warm weather records were broken over the weekend as residents in BC's south coast and beyond basked in temperatures in the high teens to low 20s. Ooh, Sunshine Coast is, more than 3 degrees above the 1972 record. Got the burps. Records were also set in White Rock, Abbotsford, Pitt Meadows, Hope, Kelowna, Merritt, Vernon, and Prince George, among many others. Jeez. Yeah. Boiling ourselves alive. Yeah, it's the first real spring weekend. It is nice. We'll enjoy it while it's nice, and we'll complain when it's horrible and hot. I mean, look at the sky. It's fucking clear blue. Absolutely not a cloud. There's a half moon up there. Don't know if you can see it. There's a beautiful half moon in the perfectly clear blue sky. Iceland is still flowing lava. We were supposed to have some undersea activity, ocean activity, Miker. I'll have to look at that too. John says it could be genetics for the raccoon or demodectic or sarcopic mange. Yeah. Couldn't get a good enough look at the skin condition. It looked okay to me, the skin, but what do I know? Some kind of seismic activity. Deep sea eruption expected off BC after intense quake 5 days ago. Come on, slow damn thing. Squib on global news. Okay, there's just that one story at CBC. What do you call it, Mike? CBCNN? I like that. Yep, deep sea eruption expected off BC after intense quake activity. Scientists say no cause for concern over imminent rupture. Up to 200 small earthquakes per hour recorded. Okay, I won't worry. An eruption of magma under the Pacific floor far off Vancouver Island will be so hot the water will fizz. But only scientists will notice. What? An eruption of magma under the Pacific Ocean floor far off Vancouver Island will be so hot the water will fizz, but only scientists will notice? Scientists with Ocean Networks Canada, ONC, are predicting an eruption is coming anywhere from a few weeks to a few years from now, after they detected up to 200 small earthquakes per hour in the area last week. It's about 10 times as active as it normally is, said a junior staff scientist with ONC ocean observation facility based at the University of Victoria. What the fuck? Page just jumped back up to the top. He said that more than 2,000 earthquakes had been detected in one day. Well, that's reassuring. Side story, Canada's biggest underwater volcano is just off BC's coast, and scientists are finding a new species there. And fizzing water, earthquakes, new species, but only scientists will notice. What the fuck? Added that the quakes have ranged from negative to 4.1 magnitude, meaning only those close by would feel any shaking. The activity taking place is a rare moment to study and learn about how Earth's crust is formed. This is a unique opportunity to witness this event, especially locally, that ... It happens maybe once or twice in a lifetime. Okay. Some background. Creating Earth's crust. I want to know about these species they're finding. And this fizzy water. Okay, well, that's the only story I can find. If you're interested, here's the... Oh, probably crows or ravens. Could be blue jays even. She's not home yet? Oh, you're waiting till after the 21st? Okay. Oops, that posted twice for some reason. Sorry. I'm worried. Poor Fergus has been... We finally reached this level of trust and communication where he almost never bites me, and he doesn't bite me hard enough to break the skin when he does. And yesterday he was being just so sweet, because I had the door open for him all day because it was nice and warm, and he came back in after a while, and he sat on he usually sits on the arm of the chair when he wants something. But he jumped up and he was on the arm of the chair, and then he flopped down and laid next to me with his paw on my thigh while I was sitting in my chair. And it was so sweet. And he just stayed there with me for about a half hour. And he never does that. And now he's freaking out because I'm going outside. So I'm worried when I go away for a whole 10 days that I'm going to come back and he's going to be biting my ass again. Poor thing. I'm going to go and abandon him as soon as we get to trust each other. I'm worrying about my cat's little fragile ego because I'm going away for 10 days. Well, I will miss him when I'm away. She was so excited to get the biscuits. Bosco liked them too. Not till June, Patty. Mid-June. His wedding is on the 18th. So I'm leaving on the 11th, I think. I booked it for 11th or 12th, and then I'll be heading from Samsun to Istanbul on 20th, I think, and then my flight home is on the 21st at night. So I'll only have a day in Istanbul, but I'm not a big look around at all the amazing sights kind of person. I mean, I should while I'm there. I'll probably see the Blue Mosque at least. It depends. Guren's got friends in Istanbul, so, I won't be wandering around on my own. I will have an escort at all times. Top of the morning to you, Anton. It's been a while. How are you? I was actually thinking about you the other day and wondering where you ever got to. Hope you're doing well. Oh, we missed 420. Let's do it now. After the trip, I may need to change his name to Burr. what does burr mean, Mike? I'm sorry, I don't understand. And in a second or two, I really won't understand. Woo. I ordered some gummies from a new, to me, online ganja company because they had a deal on. So I thought, oh, I'll give them a try. And I got some really good ones. I got 2 fudge mint delights that were 200. Were they 200? No, they were 400 milligrams each. So I did a half of one yesterday because I usually start out with 150 of my gummies. So I did half one, and then I realized, oh, these are indica, not sativa, because it was a really nice body sound. So I chomped down the other 200 real fast. I just spent the day in my chair doing fuck all and loving it. And then I did the second one a few hours later, and then sat there all goddamn night in my chair doing fuck all. I loved it. Oh, Burr, B-U-R-R. Okay, I got you now. Clingy cat. He's really not. He's the least clingy cat I've ever had. But when I do go from room to room, he makes sure to follow me, boy. He won't let me go anywhere without following me. So he's not clingy, but he's got abandonment issues. Let's put it that way. Poor thing. Fuck. Too high for that song. Okay, John, we'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Well, thanks, P-dubs. Ooh, listen to this. I've been bending them strings. That's why I'm worried any day. Snap! But I just love the tone of this. My very first ukulele, and it's the one I play all the time. I've got 2 others that are okay, but they're just backups, and they're a little bit slightly bigger body too. And I took the, what do you call it? this thing out. Bridge saddle nut thing, whatever it's called. I took that out of the one I bought a few months back, and it helped the tone a lot, but I'm still breaking in the strings. It still gets out of tune really fast, and it just doesn't have the same richness. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. When seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are fuck me. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. When seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down when you're strange. Faces come out of the name. Faces come out of the name? Oh, okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, doors, right on. Bridge, thank you, P-dubs. Yeah, I know nothing. I call things whatever the hell I want to call them. Okay, what more Canadiana news can I share with you? Fraser Valley residents urged to get active for cognitive health. Dance and storytelling combined to bring the myth of Odysseus to Chilliwack. Art exhibit inspired by AI tech opens at UFV. BC coastal island land being donated for protection. Not a lot of excitement here this week. Any of you guys got a story to share? Any Mr. Big stories? I'm not sure what you mean, Patty. Who's Mr. Big? Oh boy. The gummies and the vapor hitting at the same time. You guys, pardon me. I will wander all over the place. A band? The Big Finish tour for Mr. Big, an American rock band. I don't see anything else in my feed about any Mr. Bigs. The undercover operations to catch crooks. Canadians use a cover called Mr. Big. You know more than I do, obviously. Look. Undercover operations. Mr. Big police procedure. It's even listed in Wikipedia. Is the Mr. Big technique still legal in Canada? What is the Mr. Big scheme? Mr. Big, exposing undercover investigations in Canada. What year is that? 23, 20, no, okay, new rules regarding Mr. Big operations. Mr. Big under... There's a book about it. Mr. Big, exposing undercover investigations in Canada. A sting operation designed to obtain a confession. Okay, yeah, I've seen videos of when they like get a guy they know is guilty of something, murder or something, and then they get him to go into a hotel room and he has to confess what he's done to the supposed ring leader so that they will trust him, and then they use that as a confession in court. Yeah. Right. Exactly. They tell the crook they need. Yeah. I think there's new rules. Yeah, they said something about new rules. Let me look at if it's still legal. Since the 2014 ruling by the Supreme Court of Canada, prosecutors seeking to use the secretly recorded confessions obtained through a Mr. Big operation must first persuade a judge that they comply with certain standards. Mm-hmm. Mr. Big and the new common law confessions rule, May 2023. Down a rabbit hole, Patty. Yeah, I'm only aware of that one case that was so high profile, and there were a couple of, American first edition or whatever programs are doing on it, covering it. So yeah, it was a well-known one, but let's see what they say about the new rules, how they can use it. Application of the HART framework. A whole bunch of legal stuff you have to go through in order to be able to set someone up like that, I guess, but it's apparently still legal. Fifth Estate, right, Mike? Yeah, I do too. I fall asleep to fucking confession videos. They got the suspect in the hot seat and they're slowly getting them to incriminate themselves. I go to sleep to that shit. or to other murder crime videos. Yeah. I don't know. A lot of women I know do too. Watch a lot of crime videos like that, forensics and whatever else. Now that it's on YouTube, they need a new trap, right? The criminals are perennially quite stupid by nature in general. So even if they wouldn't have heard of it, or even if they did, they would probably think they were smarter than the dumbass that fell for it the first time or whatever. Oh, you like the old ones? my universe and hate. All you do is really have to wait. Gonna be alright. Don't you know it's gonna be alright? Don't you know it's gonna be alright? Alright, alright. Alright! Got that out of my system. Yeah, the older ones are interesting. Let me think. Let me see what my favorite show is here. What's my favorite murder show? There's this Crime Circus. He's really, really good. He's a young guy, calls himself Drip Drop, and he does deep dives into some cases that are well known and some not so well known. And he presents angles and facts to them that nobody's ever really looked at. And he fights for a wrongfully convicted too. And he keeps his identity secret, but he's very accessible. And he's got neat merch too. He sent a whole whack of stickers to me for joining his channel. Oh my goodness, I got all these Crime Circus stickers and I don't know where to put them. Here he is. If you like something kind of I'll let you figure it out for yourself. He's an interesting person. He's got a big heart, and I think he's Canadian, although I don't think he lives in Canada. Okay, cheers, Anton. It was great to see you. See you next time. Go check him out, Patty. I think you'll like him. He might not be your cup of tea. I don't know. But give him a chance. He's got some funny quirks and running jokes and things. I took a antihistamine an hour before I started the stream, but boy, it's that time of year. The eyes and nose are going to run. Poker Face, new TV show. Miker. Poker Face. Oh, Case of the Week Murder Mystery Series with Natasha Lyonne and Charlie Cale, a casino worker on the run who entangles herself into several... No. She has an extraordinary ability to determine when someone is lying. She hits the road in her Plymouth Barracuda, and with every stop encounters a new cast of characters. She can't help but solve strange crimes. Yeah, that sounds interesting. It's on Netflix, isn't it? Is it just on Netflix, or can I watch it somewhere else? I am not a Netflixer. Oh, I hate when I do that, Patty. Well, welcome back. Oh, yeah, okay, F movies. I always forget the sites. You always tell me, and then I make a note of it, and then I forget. Because I don't really watch a lot of drama and fiction and stuff. I used to. I mean, I used to be glued to the series, but now I just don't. I'm not sure what changed. I got busy, I guess, with other stuff. Just don't have the time, really. Okay. How to access. What are the pros of using FMOVs? Can you use FMOVs on smart TV shows? Okay, crime. What's it called again? Poker Face? You guys keep sending me down these rabbit holes, but I love it. Oh, okay, they got season 1. Yeah, I see it. There's a movie with Russell Crowe, too, but yeah, all right, I'll check it out. Navarro's going to jail next week. Yeah! Last appeal, but soon. What else is happening this week? Bragg has delayed his trial for how long? Navarro asked Supreme Court to save him from prison 1 day ago. Yeah. These sons of bitches. I think they can just fucking get away with everything just because, I don't know why. Former Trump advisor appeals to Supreme Court. Okay, The Guardian. Mutter, 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 grumble, grumble, grumble. This is due to report to federal prison on Tuesday after an appeals court ruled that his appeal wasn't likely to overturn his conviction for refusing to cooperate. The emergency application comes as a SCOTUS separately prepares to hear arguments on whether Trump himself has immunity. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, well, we'll see about that, eh? Yeah, absolutely, Patty. If you have money, you can get out of a lot of things. And if you're white and have money especially. Oh, yeah, JFK Jr. admitted to being on Epstein's plane a couple times or something. I think I saw that on an SNL compilation, so I don't know how recent it is. Okay, January 2024. Okay, so it isn't fresh news. He took 2 plane rides with Jeffrey Epstein. People shouldn't forget this shit, though. He even admitted to it back in 23, but god damn. People are more focused on which brain dead idiot he's potentially going to choose as his potential VP in his never going to win nothing campaign. Really sick of media focusing on the wrong things, or both siding or equivocating. January 4th, 2024. RFK Jr. told News Nation Dan Abrams on Wednesday he took 2 plane rides with Jeffrey Epstein. One of those took place in 93, went down to visit his mother in Palm Beach. Well, isn't that nice of Jeffrey to give him a lift to see his mom? Kennedy said his wife knew Epstein's former girlfriend, Ghislaine. Oh. Now serving 20-year prison sentence for multiple charges, including sex, conspiracy, transportation. Many people knew him, Kennedy said. My wife knew his girlfriend, Ghislaine, and they offered us a ride when we were going down to see my mother. I was with 2 children and my wife on the plane at the time. I knew nothing about Jeffrey Epstein. So his second trip came 1 or 2 years later. Well, that if he said he took a trip in 2023, then wait a minute. 1 or 2 years later, we took my kids fossil hunting in Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota. That was the extent of anything that had to do with Epstein's airplane. Oh my God, did these guys taking their kids with them on this freak's plane? Probably got cameras in the bathroom, disgusting shit like that. So Abrams questioned Kennedy for any potential... fucking page keeps jumping. About any potential bombshells, asking, so there's nothing that could come out that you're concerned about in terms of the campaign or anything like that? Kennedy replied, nothing at all. I hope everything that is known about Jeffrey Epstein comes out. What about yourself, sir? Not surprising, he's among the scum. He only got a massage and didn't take off his towel or underwear. Yeah, photos of Ivana with Epstein and Trump. And I think it's Don Jr. and Ivanka are on the plane with Donald in that photograph. You might have had all 3 of them on. I don't know. Yeah, Epstein loves kids. He's a good family man, I guess. But hey, he was a financial wizard. Well, it's almost time for me to go back inside. Most of his wealth came from blackmail, no doubt. Well, and pervs for whatever pleasures. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Lovely to see you. Have a great evening. And tomorrow's a new week starting. See you. Okay. Bye, guys. Love you. Stay safe.